Hello and welcome to N6 TV Canada. I'm your host Hamzala, and you're watching Match Point here at N6 TV Canada. You're watching us on our TV channel, the YouTube page, and our Facebook page. We're live here and discussing ICC Cricket World Cup, and the host nation India has saved themselves from a defeat today. It was such a good day for cricket. England could have bounced back, but they had a good chance. But India yet again proved themselves extremely strong as they are. We will go towards our headlines for today. Let's see our headlines. और हाँ जी, हमारी हेडलाइंस में आज इंडिया का मुकाबला इंग्लैंड के साथ था, भारत बा मुकाबला इंग्लिस्तान, और जिसमें भारत ने 229 रन्स बनाए 9 रन में, और ये इस वर्ल्ड कप का उनका सबसे लोएस्ट टोटल है, जहाँ के भारत के स्टैंडर्ड से जिस तरह इंग्लैंड बहुत डाउन थी, तो यही सोचा जा रहा था कि एक बड़ा टोटल होगा। इवन मेरा जैसा पर्सन भी विराट कोहली के एक और 100 का इंतज़ार कर रहा था, लेकिन ऐसा सब कुछ ना हुआ। 229 and for 9 out, and at one point things were out of India's hand. But what a comeback! Mohammad Shami and Jasprit Bumrah, two pacers, have done it. I mean, they have. We have talked about that India is a batting heaven, but well, the pitch has played well for the bowlers today. With me, joining my favorite sportscaster from here, Toronto, Gurpreet Purbaji. Gurpreet ji, welcome to the show. What do you have to say about the headlines, and add something?
Thank you, Hamza. Thank you for having me. Our headline was very good for today, all for the Indian fans. India, I think they already have won 5 matches, but this was the complete victory. If we look at the team we have, they were taken out of their comfort zone because they like to chase, and they have won 5 games on the trot chasing. And this time they were setting the target, and there was seam and swing in the pitch, and England started with a bang. Very good start. 3 wickets gone early, but then the main chief architect of these Indian victories, Captain Rohit Sharma, he leads by example in all 5 games that we have won, and he did so again. So India posted a target of 230 for England, which I think was 30-40 runs short, which Captain Rohit Sharma also agreed in the post-match conference. But Indian bowling lineup, which is a complete bowling lineup of this World Cup so far, they came back, and from the time Mohammad Shami has come back in this Indian team, the bowling attack, which is already was a very good attack, is suddenly looks like very dangerous, and he proved that yet again, along with Jasprit Bumrah, who's the backbone of Indian attack. Both of them just took apart England batting, which I don't know what is going on with this skillful batting lineup, this skillful team. Somehow they are not able to put together one victory against a very good opponent in this World Cup, and now they have jeopardized their performance along with their qualification for the next Champions Trophy, which is later to be 2025 in Pakistan. Once again, complete performance from Team India. They outplayed their opponent in bowling, batting, fielding, in all departments, and hats off to Team India, their captain leading from the front, and everything looks like a well-oiled machine and running like a Ferrari on the highway. So let's see who stops India now. Right now, they look unstoppable and primed to win this World Cup, but we all know it only takes one loss in knockout and rest becomes a history. So hopefully this time they will not have the same hurdle that they have seen in 2015, 2017, 2019. Hopefully they will go to next level this time because they have a sweet memories of 2011. Back to you, Hamza.
Thank you very much. As you said yesterday, आपने जिस तरह बड़ी सी तरीके से कहा था कि the monkey should get off Indians' back, and when the match started, I thought for a moment that this is going to be that day where India might lose it. And you said they only chased the 5 matches. This time they were setting the target. Do you think any of the middle order has failed their role? Virat, Shubman Gill, we have talked about him. Shahryar, Surya Kumar Yadav came back but played a fantastic out of 49 of just 47 deliveries. Rohit played an anchor role from the beginning. leading from the front. You said, but was we expecting it too much from them, or what do you think has happened here?
I think, because the batting lineup is so strong, so we have set an expectation that every time India bats, 350 is a norm. But the beauty of this Indian team, which is well experienced as well as they have youngsters, is to understand the track, which is very important when you are setting a target or you are chasing a target, what the pitch is doing and how should we bat on this. Adaptability is the key in this World Cup, and that's where England has failed. That's where other big teams have failed, but Australia started to come back. So Indian think tank, Indian captain realized as soon as 3 wickets went down that this is not a track where they're gonna score 350. So they right way they adjust the target to 260, 270. That's what they were aiming for, even though still they fell short. And I believe, although Surya Kumar Yadav played very well, he scored 49 runs, but I still think the time he got out, there was still room that we could have scored more runs, which the tail ended up scoring anyways. But those 20, 20, 30 runs are very crucial. 21 runs between Jasprit Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav. When you are over 200 versus you are less than 200, it psychologically makes a big difference. And England, although I thought they should be able to chase this score, but when Jasprit Bumrah started bowling, you could see the ball moving both ways. He can bring it in, take it out, and the batsman had no clue whatsoever. Although Siraj gave away like 20 runs in the beginning, four fours in 2 overs, but yet again, Captain Rohit Sharma, he was very quick. He made a change, and all his changes, all his bowling changes throughout this World Cup, including the game today, have been spot on. And for me, that is why I always think that he is the real hero of this World Cup for India. Although Virat Kohli, a chase master, everybody goes after him like he is the real king. But the unsung hero of this World Cup, the captain leading from the front, and this captain reminds me of MS Dhoni. His tactics are spot on, his bowling changes are spot on, and decision making. When he has to take the review, when he doesn't have to take the review, and clarity of thought. Who to go to, which bowler to bring on, which batsman is the key, and the team balance. So right on top. Hats off to our captain Rohit Sharma for his brilliant captaincy so far.
Fantastic, fantastic. Another point which I was thinking that KL Rahul, I've seen him coming one down or two down most of the time. This today they would tried him three down or four down, and at that same time those four batsmen failed. W- Is it okay, or you think KL Rahul ने वही जगह बना ली है तीन डाउन के पास, या उसको थोड़ा सा अप दी ऑर्डर लाना चाहिए? शुभमन गिल के साथ आज तक अभी तक कोई अच्छा इनिंग देखने को नहीं मिला इस वर्ल्ड कप में।
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए जो राहुल द्रविड़ है और कैप्टन है रोहित शर्मा, दे हैव गिवन अ कंप्लीट रोल टू ऑल डिफरेंट प्लेयर्स, सो दे हैव सेट हु इज गोइंग टू प्ले वेयर. आई डोंट थिंक दे आर गोइंग टू टच शुभमन गिल गिवन द skill set he has. Yes, he has failed in couple of matches, but they truly believe he will come back and come back with the bang. और आज की जो पिच थी उस पे मैं इनको रेट नहीं करूंगा, बिकॉज द पिच हैज स्विंग, the pitch has seam. So every batsman struggled except three Indian batsmen who played out of their skin. So captain Rohit Sharma played very well. उसके बाद केएल राहुल की आपने बात की है, उसके भी 39 थे, और फिर 49 रन जो सूर्य कुमार यादव ने करे. So
Yeah.
Indian batting lineup is so strong कि if one fails there is always one gonna get haunt back, right? So सात ऐसे बैट्समैन हैं जो दूसरी टीम्स एनवी ऑफ दैट बैटिंग फोर्स जो इंडिया के पास है. लेकिन श्रेयस अय्यर की कहीं ना कहीं एक जो है ना शॉर्ट पिच बॉल पे वो लग रहा है ऐसा कि हर टीम उसको शॉर्ट पिच बॉल करती है, और वो अब्लाइज भी कर रहे हैं विकेट दे के उनको. सो दैट इज समथिंग ही हैज टू लुक इनटू. बट अदर देन दैट बैटिंग ऑर्डर आई थिंक विल रिमेन सेम. And if I may say, there seems to be a little chink in the bowling, which is Mohammad Siraj. I never thought I would be saying this after the way he performed in Asia Cup, but right now he's the only one who looks like that he is not 100% certain of which length to bowl and where to bowl. So hopefully in next matches he will come back. Otherwise, he will be sitting out as soon as Hardik Pandya comes back in the team.
एज़ आई वाज़ थिंकिंग दैट श्रेया की जगह ईशान किशन को भी दिया जा सकता है ये प स्पॉट। एक तो वो फ़ील्डर भी अच्छे हैं, बैकअप विकेट कीपर भी आपके पास आ जाता है और एक निडर किस्म के बैट्समैन, बहादुर बैट्समैन हैं और खुल के अपनी शॉट्स खेलते हैं और पांड्या का तो हमें इंतज़ार रहेगा और अगर तो श्रेया को निकाला जाता है तो पांड्या आके बैटिंग और बॉलिंग दोनों को स्ट्रॉन्ग कर सकता है। कमिंग बैक टू सिराज, ही bowled 6 overs and was unsuccessful. The player of the match, to my not shock, but to my amaze, went to Rohit Sharma. He played it fantastic, not taking any credit away from him, but the score was 229, which is pretty average to what Team India normally puts up. And I think Bumrah and Mohammad Shami did the job to strict them to 129, the England people. Um, to my understanding, it would have gone to a bowler that could have changed the pattern in the World Cup. We have given the player of the match to most of the batsmen. It felt like this is a batting World Cup all around. But Mohammad Siraj, I think, fully deserves today's player of the match. Your thoughts on it, Gurpreet ji?
Yeah, I think if you look at this track, right, India scored 229. So there were bowlers from the English side who took 3 wickets, 2 wickets, and 2 wickets. And when England batted, they scored 129. So Mohammad Shami took 4 wickets, Jasprit Bumrah took 3 wickets, and then, Kuldeep Yadav 2, and Jaddu took 1 wicket.
Yeah.
So having said that, when you look at the scorecard, batting scorecard from both teams, Rohit Sharma's 87 is miles ahead from any other batsman from both teams, which tells you that this was a difficult track. So the bowler friendly track, probably the first one in this World Cup where
Yeah.
bowlers were, licking their lips कि मेरा ओवर आ जाए तो मैं भी को भी शायद विकेट मिल जाए, नहीं तो अभी तक सेंचुरियां ही बन रही थी। तो इस लिहाज से उन्होंने देखा कि जो 4 विकेट जो शामी ने भी लिया, उससे पहले 2 विकेट जसप्रीत बुमराह ने निकाल दिए थे, 2 बॉल में 2 विकेट ले लिए थे। तो आई
जी।
थिंक दैट्स वाई दे वेंट विद रोहित शर्मा, क्योंकि इस पे बैटिंग डिफिकल्ट थी और उनके 87 वाज वर्थ गोल्ड। सो अगर 350 400 रन वाली विकेट होती तो उनके 150 होते। तो दिस 87 इज इक्वल टू 150 इन अ 350 गेम, दैट्स वाई दे वेंट विद।
और हम डॉक्टर अदनान को मैं तो इस वक़्त मिस कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि वो कुलदीप
स्टैट्स
यादव
बहुत लेके आते
स्टैट्स भी लेके आएँगे और हम उनकी बड़े-बड़े मज़े की बातें मिस कर रहे हैं। और जब कुलदीप यादव के बारे में वो बात करते हैं, क्योंकि मैं कुलदीप यादव की भी थोड़ी-सी अब चर्चा करते चलेंगे कि वो बड़े कंट्रोल और लाइन लेंथ में रखते हैं। हमने उनका एक स्टैट वो भी उन्होंने पिछली बार शेयर किया था कि वो पहले कितने सेंटीमीटर स्विंग कर रहे थे और अब वो कितने सेंटीमीटर स्विंग कम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने लाइन और लेंथ पे बहुत कंट्रोल हासिल कर लिया, जो कि खूबसूरत बात है। लेकिन जिस तरह आज जॉस बटलर क्लीन बोल्ड हुए हैं, कुलदीप यादव वापस आ गए थे। अमेजिंग डिलीवरी।
एब्सोल्युटली अमेजिंग डिलीवरी, और उसको बॉल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप सो फार बोला जा रहा है। जो
ओह
बॉल
वाओ!
उन्होंने कहाँ से टर्न हुई है, और जॉस बटलर जैसा खिलाड़ी जो बहुत अच्छा खेलता है और
जी,
आईपीएल में भी इनके अगेंस्ट बहुत बार खेला है, बट फॉर हिम टू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट दैट डिलीवरी हाउ इट केम इन और कितनी वो टर्न हुई है। और मार्वलस इस बात पे था कि आज ड्यू भी बहुत थी,
जी,
और
जी।
इंडिया के जो बॉलर्स ने आज बॉलिंग की है ना गीली बॉल के साथ, और फिर भी इतना टर्न उन्होंने लिया है, तो दैट मींस के वेल प्रिपेयर्ड है टीम इंडिया। दे दे लुक फार बेटर देन एनी अदर अपोनेंट। यस, वी नो दैट इन क्रिकेट you lose one game and then you can lose the tournament, and that has we have seen it 3 4 times with this team India.
Yeah,
But this team India, the way they are playing, I have seen lots of cricket since 1983, but I have not seen any Indian cricket team dominating in a World Cup the way this Indian team is bossing around all the teams. So they look very confident, and from the time the inception of IPL, the new guys coming in or the experienced players playing for India, उस सबके पास इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है, ऐसे लगता है कि उनको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कितना स्कोर चेज कर रहे हैं या कितना स्कोर डिफेंड कर रहे हैं। तो दिस टीम इंडिया इज प्राइम टू विन द वर्ल्ड कप। टच वुड, होपफुली वी विल नॉट जिंक्स देम, एंड दिस जगरनॉट शुड कंटिन्यू।
I totally agree. So at one point we thought that this could be the game which India have probably have lost and England probably got their mojo back, but that never happened. India still keeping up strong and going ahead. Congratulations to Team India, back to back 6 victories. Let's take you to the table and I'll share the table with you. Just wanted to update and see. How it goes. India has taken the number one spot, played six, won six, 12 points, 1.4 is the net run rate. The first team, you can say, have successfully saved their seat in the semi-final position. Regardless, they will play come into second, third, or the first position. The position might change to between 1 and 4, but they have got the place now. We know this for sure. South Africa played six, won five, lost one, 10 points. Net run rate is still highest in all of the World Cup, 2.03. न्यूजीलैंड 8 पॉइंट्स 1.2, सब ने ही 6 मैच खेल लिए, तो अब मैं मैच नहीं रिपीट करूंगा. ऑस्ट्रेलिया 8 पॉइंट्स 0.97, श्रीलंका 4 0.20, पाकिस्तान 4 नेगेटिव 0.38, अफगानिस्तान 4 नेगेटिव 0.9, Netherlands is on the 8th position with negative 1.27, Bangladesh and England in the end. And England, after losing this match, has gone down to the 10th position, negative 1.6. As you mentioned, that the Champions Trophy is around the corner. We're going to enter 2024 in about 2-3 months, and then it's the T20 and the championship coming up in Pakistan 2025. The host nation gets to go in the championship all its own. So Pakistan somehow will manage to be in the Champions Trophy. But the seven or other top nations would be at the moment India, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Netherlands. That would be amazing.
Yeah, and it will be very embarrassing for English cricket. You know, the you know they we speak highly about England when we speak cricket, soccer, cricket, and England. एक सांस में आप बोल सकते हो, and you cannot separate these three things from the Englishman, right? तो
Right.
उनके लिए बड़ी बहुत बड़ी खबर होगी ये, बड़ी नमोशीजनक खबर भी होगी if they do not qualify for the Champions Trophy and a team like Netherlands or Afghanistan qualify. So it's a big slap on English cricket, but I am sure they know that. वैसे मुझे हैरानी हो रही है कि उनके जो कोच है मॉट, उन्होंने आज मैथ्यू मॉट है शायद उनके कोच, उन्होंने आज बोला है कि मुझे 2-3 घंटे पहले ही पता चला है कि 8 जो टॉप की नेशंस है वो क्वालिफाई करेंगी, विच इज़ वेरी सरप्राइजिंग. यू आर यू नो
इस टाइम पे
आप
हमारे
कोच
डॉक्टर
हैं.
इस टाइम पे हमारे डॉक्टर नान होते तो वो कहते कि हम उनका स्टैट गाय क्या कर रहा है और वो ये स्टैट उनको पहले क्यों नहीं बता रहा और वो इस स्टैट के मुताबिक अपनी टीम को रियलाइन क्यों नहीं कर रहे.
जी बिल्कुल,
These
और इट्स वेरी सरप्राइजिंग दैट फ्रॉम ईसीबी स्टैंड पॉइंट, इंग्लैंड क्रिकेट बोर्ड या वेल्स क्रिकेट बोर्ड की तरफ से भी उनको ये कुछ नहीं पता था. तो वेरी सरप्राइजिंग फैक्ट. और अब फैक्ट की बात करिए तो उसमें मैं एक फैक्ट और बता देता हूँ विच इज़ आल्सो वेरी सरप्राइजिंग कि मोहम्मद शामी हैज़ ओनली प्लेड 13 गेम्स एट वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 2015, 2019 एंड 2023
जी.
एंड ही हैज़ 40 विकेट्स. सो मुझे
Wow.
अभी भी समझ में नहीं लगता कि क्यों 2015 में कैप्टन एम एस धोनी थे, तब तो शामी ने कंप्लीट गेम्स खेले थे. फिर 2019 में और 23 में एक बॉलर आपको 3 विकेट्स एवरी गेम लेके दे रहा, वो क्यों नहीं पार्ट ऑफ द टीम प्लेइंग 11 में हर बार क्यों नहीं होता है? ही सिट्स ऑन द बैंक. इट्स अ बिग पजल दैट ओनली आवर कैप्टन रोहित शर्मा एंड कोच राहुल द्रविड़ कैन आंसर. I still don't see from day one, I'm telling you, I do not see why Shardul Thakur comes in this team. If this gentleman, Muhammad Shami, can take you 3-4 wickets every game, okay, Shardul Thakur can score 10 extra runs, but the 4 wickets equal to 10 runs, no
It's
way in one day
priceless.
cricket, right? It's a different stat. तो अभी जब हार्दिक पांड्या भी टीम में वापस आ जाएंगे, तो I think the player to miss out should be Mohammad Siraj, not Mohammad Shami.
एब्सोल्युटली, आई टोटली एग्री. शार्दुल ठाकुर का हम जब शमी को शामिल नहीं किया था तब भी हम ये चर्चा कर रहे थे कि ना वो अच्छे तरीके से बैट और ना ही बॉल से परफॉर्म कर पा रहे हैं. तो आपके पुरज़रार इसरार पे बीसीसीआई ने मोहम्मद शामी को शामिल किया और उस दिन के बाद से हमने देखा कि बॉलिंग में एक बड़ा चेंज आया. सो दैट सम्स अप फॉर आवर पोस्ट मैच सेरेमनी बिटवीन India and England. Let's move to our pre-match, which is Afghanistan versus Sri Lanka, happening in Pune tomorrow. Your thoughts on it, Gurpreet ji? This is an interesting factor. Now we cannot rule Afghanistan out. Even Sri Lanka has won the match.
एब्सोल्युटली, यू वी कैन नॉट थिंक, इनको मिनोज नहीं गिन सकते क्योंकि जो दो बड़ी टीमों को इन्होंने हराया है, उनमें से एक ने श्रीलंका को भी पिटाया, एज ए मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट हरा चुके हैं उनको बड़े बड़े मार्जिन के साथ। तो
जी।
अफगानिस्तान, अगर उन्होंने टॉस जीत ली और पहले बैटिंग कर ली, and again they put up a score of 270, 280, it is not going to be easy for any team to chase. Forget about Sri Lanka. And if they take two good wickets of Sri Lanka, which is their opener Nisanka and their captain Mendes, right, अगर वो जल्दी आउट हो जाते हैं तो श्रीलंका की ये जो टीम है ये दबाव में आ सकती है। और अफगानिस्तान की फास्ट बॉलिंग एज वेल एज देयर बॉलिंग, स्पिन बॉलिंग, वो काफ़ी अच्छी है। सिर्फ एक चीज़ है कि वो फील्डिंग में थोड़ा हल्का हो जाते हैं, थोड़े कैच छोड़ देते हैं। इफ़ दे कंटिन्यू टू इम्प्रूव देयर फील्डिंग एज वेल, दे विल बी अ बिग फोर्स टू रेकन विद। हैविंग सेड दैट, श्रीलंका के पास मोमेंटम है, अभी वो 2 मैच लगातार जीते हुए हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा एज जो है श्रीलंका के पास है, तो 55-45 इन फेवर ऑफ श्रीलंका, बट वी कैन नॉट रूल आउट अफगानिस्तान।
And you think the Afghanistan would be playing four spinners? What do you think about the Pune pitch? You tell me.
पुणे की पिच पे नहीं, मेरे को लगता है जी नूर को बाहर बिठाएंगे, तीन तीन स्पिनर के साथ ही जाएंगे। दिस इज नॉट द पिच लाइक चेन्नई, सो यू हैव टू बैलेंस आउट योर बॉलिंग अटैक, तो इसमें तीन स्पिनर ही खेलने चाहिए।
अपनी बैटिंग स्ट्रेंथ को इम्प्रूव करेंगे या
जी।
एक ऑलराउंडर अंदर आएगा ताकि थोड़ा सा बैक हो जाए उसको. So yeah, it's a difficult one for me to ask as well. I think I'll go with Sri Lanka 52 to Sri Lanka 48. Afghanistan, I'm not ruling them out. Such a wonderful squad, and if they keep going, Rashid and Nabi, and that can be trouble for any given day, any team. Other than that, we have done and covered most of this, and we will see you guys tomorrow after the Afghanistan Sri Lanka game. Then we will move towards another thriller after that, which will be Pakistan versus Bangladesh, and Pakistan's hanging by the thread, ifs and buts, and we will come back to it, but we will talk about it tomorrow after the Afghanistan Sri Lanka game. Thank you, Gurpreet ji, for joining me. It was short notice, and we were just two. So thank you for joining me, giving me your company and your lovely stats about it. Thank you very much.
माय प्लेजर। एंड ऑन पाकिस्तान की गेम पे ट्रिक और ट्रीट होगा, होपफुली ट्रिक नहीं होंगे, ट्रीट ही देंगे अपने फैंस को।
Absolutely. We hope the same. It's the Halloween date, and we hope everything happens all right. So, हमारे viewers के लिए, thank you very much for joining us on our N6 TV Canada, our N6 Facebook page, and N6 YouTube page. Keep watching N6. This transmission will be coming live every day till the final. Keep watching N6. I am your host, signing off. Thank you very much.